Hey, Mark here for Worthwhile Things, and I just wanted to kind of recount a little story that I kind of went through the other day as I was walking my dog in the morning. Oftentimes I'll listen to music on my iPhone, my headphones on. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'll listen to audiobooks. It depends on what kind of frame of mind I'm in. But I was walking around the other day with my dog, and this Led Zeppelin song came on, Good Times, Bad Times. And it rocks, but it also prompted me to kind of start thinking a little bit about some of the decisions that I've made in the good times and the bad times. And I've had both. We've all had both. You know, if you haven't had any bad times, it's not a question of whether you're gonna. It's going to be a question of how you respond to them. And when you get into these bad times, whether they're physical or spiritual or mental or business or personal, whatever, there's a tendency to want to take the path of least resistance. You know, I don't want to get out of my chair. I'm feeling bad. I don't want to exercise. I'm going to make a decision for my business that's not in the best interest of my business, but it's going to make a problem go away, or it's going to ease my pain. You know, I'm not interested in, getting up and going to church today because it's too hard. I'm not feeling well. You know, there are all kinds of these places where you're faced with in bad times. In good times, these decisions are quite a bit easier to make because you're more objective and you're more energized, and it's easier to do hard things when you're in good times. But when you're in bad times, when you're challenged and you're faced with these decisions to do the wrong thing because it's less painful, or it appears to be easier, or it takes some pressure off, or it makes a problem go away, whatever it is, don't do it. Just remember what it feels like to make that same decision during a good time, when your judgment is sound, when you're objective, when you're not emotional. Because I look back on some of the decisions that I've made, and I really don't regret any of the decisions that I've made. What I regret are the decisions that I didn't make. And when you find yourself challenged, in my instance, my most recent challenge was divorce. I could have chosen to hide money. I could have chosen to say bad things about my ex-wife to her children. I could have misled my attorney. I could have done a lot of things that would have probably spared me some pain short term. But I can look back at that whole experience now and say, I did the right thing, I took the high road, and for the rest of my life, I can live with the peace of mind that those decisions were sound. So the next time you're challenged with something that you know is questionable, don't do it. Make the right decision. Take the high road. The rest of your life will be far easier, and you'll have much more peace of mind as a result.